Hey guys, we're getting ready to do the show. It's a beautiful day in Portland, by the way. It was nice to drive with the windows down and having it all feel nice and breezy, but they're saying it's going to get hot again. So we all be scared to death of the heat, scared to death of the water and the floods, scared to death of weather itself. Tonight, I was doing some research a while back. There's a movie that's coming out called Blonde. And it's supposed to be an NC-17 movie that's going to be about Marilyn Monroe. It's going to be released in September on Netflix. And it's going to be very controversial because they say there's a lot of content in there that's bloody and it's almost like a horror film with Marilyn in it. And I realized as I was looking at this movie, I said, didn't she die in August of 1962? And I realized it was just days away. So I told Ron, I said, I have not done a show about the death of Marilyn Monroe. And I have talked about it before because when you talk about the Kennedys, you can't help but talk about Marilyn Monroe. So 60 years ago today, Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her Brentwood apartment. But there's a lot of strange stuff surrounding the death. They said it was a suicide, but there were so many things that point to the idea that something went on besides her suicide, meaning that they moved the body around, meaning they did all kinds of crazy stuff, and a lot of things don't check out. So tonight, we are going to do a show about the apparent murder of Marilyn Monroe, and we have Margolis. What's his first name?
Jay.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Jay Margolis. Jay Margolis is a well-known writer about the murder of Marilyn Monroe. He's got a book out about her murder, and he's got some interesting things that are bizarre that I didn't even know that went on. Even the idea that even before she was found in her Brentwood home, she was in Lake Tahoe with Peter Lawford. And they think that maybe she died there, and they moved her body somehow. They drove her to Brentwood, moved her body there, and that's why they found her like 3 or 4 in the morning. Crazy stuff. So tonight we're going to dig deep into the Marilyn Monroe story. It's called Dyed Blonde. And it's going to be one of those old school conspiracy shows where, of course, the UN says we shouldn't do conspiracy theory, but sometimes conspiracy theory is a part of history. And this is some fun stuff, I think, to get back and talk about after 60 years, because I don't think many people talk about the Marilyn Monroe murder or the Marilyn Monroe suicide. She's an icon, and there's even another Netflix show that's out right now called the Marilyn Monroe Tapes. And we were going to get that guy on the show, but he said it was just too early for him to wake up.
In Ireland.
He lives in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
His name's Morrison, I think.
Anthony Summers.
Oh, Anthony Summers. I thought it was Morrison.
No.
Anthony Morrison. Okay, Anthony Summers. So anyway, so tonight, Dyed Blonde. Join us from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific time. Join us on TalkStreamLive.com. Join us on GroundZero.radio, GroundZeroMedia.org. So many places to find us. And, of course, Aftermath.media. Please subscribe to Aftermath. It's the best place to go if you want to listen to shows, if you want to listen to a marathon of shows, if you want to watch a video, if you want to do some research on your own. Everything we talk about is backed up with research and documentation. And we put everything for you in our little playground called Aftermath.media. So this is the way we protect the show from anyone who says that what we talk about cannot be corroborated. It can. We do that. We have to make sure that we cross the T's and dot the I's, and every jot and tittle is taken care of. So please join us tonight on Ground Zero for Dyed Blonde. We're talking about the apparent murder of Marilyn Monroe. So join us.